Hi, and welcome to Us Unfiltered. I'm your host, Adrienne Selena, and today we're diving into a subject that I am so passionate about: the importance of taking respite time and truly unplugging on vacation. Life is incredibly hectic with the constant notifications, the work emails, and the endless to do lists. And if you have kids, y'all know y'all are busy. I won't even get into that. And that's why it's essential to take a break and disconnect and recharge your mental batteries. If you follow me on social media or even this podcast, you know that I love being outdoors. So, time in nature is crucial for me personally and my mental health, especially in preventing burnout. So, I decided to do this episode this week because as you are listening, I am on vacation. So, for the last 4 years, I try to do something annually during the winter or autumn months where I can really unplug and recharge. And normally that looks like a 5 to 6 day trip to the mountains away from the crowds, and it's deep in the country. So this year I am doing a 6 day vacation in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. I rented a cute little log cabin. It has no TV and no cell phone service and is about an hour away from any real big city. Luckily, I do have Wi-Fi for emergencies and stuff like that, but I love going off the grid like this because it makes a huge difference in my mental health and allows me to step away from the screens and connect with nature and myself. When I unplug in this way, it gives me opportunities to do things that I genuinely enjoy, like hiking, getting up and drinking a cup of coffee while overlooking the mountains in the morning, reading a book, doing outdoor yoga and meditation, and even just sitting around a campfire. All of those things help take my mind off of work stress and personal responsibilities or issues that I have going on in my personal life, and thus allows me to really get a true sense of peace and get the care that I really need for myself. Now, let's get one thing straight. I'm not saying you need to go on Airbnb and book a cabin out in the middle of nowhere to get the rest that you need. I've given that example because that's what works for me, and that's what I'm doing on this vacation this week. However, if you're not an outdoorsy type person, that's probably not going to work for you. Pick something that is going to be a better fit for you and the type of self care that helps you recharge. But let's be real, taking that time off isn't always easy. Whether it's the fear of falling behind at work or financial concerns, many of us kind of struggle to prioritize that unplugged time. But guess what? There are ways to keep it cost effective and even free if a full blown vacation isn't in the cards. Why not try a staycation? You can transform your bedroom into a spa like retreat with candles and cucumber water and soothing music. You can even dim the lights of your living room. You can play beach sounds or rain sounds and lose yourself in a good book. You don't have to spend a fortune to get the mental break that you deserve. And if finances aren't the issue, but you're just afraid of missing work, remember this: the work will still be there when you get back. Your mental health is far more important than drowning in tasks and burning out. Ultimately, taking a vacation or a staycation is simply important because it has numerous mental health benefits. So let's say you pick the right vacation or you even plan a staycation, but why does this improve our mental health? What's the science behind it that really backs up the reason why taking respite time is so important? Let's dive in and find out together. Here are three scientifically backed reasons as to why you should take a break and how it positively impacts your mental health. Number one, it reduces stress and anxiety. Studies have shown that taking regular extended breaks, especially in the form of a vacation, have profound benefits on our mental health. Stepping away from the grind of work and responsibilities help us reduce stress, reduces the risk of heart disease, and gives you a better outlook on life, and also provides more motivation to achieve your goals and boost creativity and overall enhance our well-being. Taking an extended break will help lower cortisol levels, which is the hormone that is associated with stress. So, this reduction can really lead to a decreased sense of anxiety and a more relaxed state of mind. Vacations also help decrease burnout. So, you're a lot less likely to experience burnout if you're taking regular time to relax. Number two, it improves your mood. I mean, this sounds pretty obvious, but engaging in leisure activities and taking time off of work can boost the production of dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins. They're called the feel good hormones. We talk about that in one of my recent episodes. So listen to that episode if you want to learn more. But these actually lead to an improved sense of mood and overall sense of well being. So taking that time and boosting those hormones through those activities is really going to give you enhanced physical and mental well being. And number three, it enhances cognitive function. You're probably wondering, how the hell does me taking a vacation improve my cognitive function? Well, rest and relaxation actually allows the brain to recharge, which leads to better mental performance when you return to your tasks because it improves things like memory, attention, and problem solving skills. Stepping away can actually improve your focus and your productivity. Taking regular breaks is essential for maintaining good mental health, as we're discussing. But it's not just about packing up your bags and heading to the Maldives. It's about being intentional with your downtime, disconnecting from digital devices, walking away from your to do lists, and immersing yourself in the present moment is really what's going to make the most out of this respite time. Now, I'm going to give you a few tips on how to truly unplug and make the most of your relaxation. And I'm not just saying this because they sound good and it's probably some sort of fad online. I'm going to give you these three tips because I have applied them numerous times and I know they work, and these are also scientifically backed. So, number one is turning off notifications or use airplane mode. Disabling notifications, especially for the non essential apps like, let's say, a food delivery service or a social media app, minimizing those types of distractions and the urge to constantly check your phone is going to really help your brain unplug. If you're not responsible for staying in touch with anyone during your trip, I would actually encourage you to switch your phone to airplane mode for a few hours each day to prevent interruptions. Number two, engage in offline activities. While on vacation, try activities that don't involve any screens at all. So that could be like playing board games or doing a puzzle or doing outdoor activities. This shifts your focus away from technology and encourages you to be more present in the moment. And if you're on a trip with other people, it actually encourages more meaningful interactions, which can boost oxytocin, which obviously makes you feel good. And number three, choose physical books over ebooks. If you're a reader like me, you probably read a lot of ebooks or use audiobooks a lot just because it's convenient. But ebooks are still screens. So I try to take a physical book with me when I'm on a vacay or a staycay, because when you're looking at an ebook on your phone or even listening to an audiobook, you can get a pop up or a notification. And then that temptation to go look at the apps or the notifications or check your email is presently in front of you. By choosing a physical book or even a magazine over the digital versions, it's going to reduce that temptation, and it also just reduces the screen time and gives your eyes and brain a break. Well, before we wrap up, I just want to remind you guys, it's okay to take a step back and prioritize yourself. Your mental health is just as important as any work deadline. So whether it's a week-long vacation or a staycay or just a weekend getaway, make sure to carve out that time to unplug and recharge and reduce your burnout. Take that time for yourself. You deserve it and you've earned it. If you're concerned about work, I can promise you that your mental health is far more important than any corporate deadline, and you deserve to prioritize your physical and mental health. Thank you so much for tuning in to Us Unfiltered. If you have enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who may need a reminder to take a break. Be sure to follow me on social. My TikTok is us.unfiltered.pod or on Instagram at usunfiltered.podcast. Until next time, mental health matters, and so do you.